Hello, Dominic Mysterio here in Lovin, Saudi. We are very glad today to have one of the WWE stars. Hello.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Now, each year in Saudi, WWE comes and we see the matches here. And now we are glad to have an interview here with Lovin Saudi from Riyadh, interview with uh, Dominic Mysterio, the son of the legend himself, Mysterio, Rey Mysterio. My first question is, how did you get uh, into WWE in the first?
So I I was always a fan, man. I had all the action figures, I traveled with my dad. Um, I was at all the events, but I think when I first got into it, I was about 8 years old when I did that storyline with Eddie Guerrero and my dad when they were fighting for my custody, man. I think that's what did it and got me the love and passion for this business.
Yeah, we are all fans of the WWE, and you are the son of one of the legends. So, of course, what did your father think when you first told him you wanted to take part in WWE?
I think he was nervous, but I think he was excited as well because I'd never shown any interest or had told him before that I wanted to try wrestling or anything. So the first time I told him, I could see it in his eyes. His eyes lit up, and he was really excited.
Yeah, of course. Did you feel a certain pressure to live up to his legacy?
Oh, most definitely. And I still do to this day. I think every time I step in the ring, there's a pressure. I think every time my name gets mentioned, there's pressure just because of who I am and who my dad is, and it's just all tied in together. So I think every time I go out there, I try to do my very best to make sure that my fans aren't disappointed, and I'm just trying to do my best and following in his footsteps.
Yeah. Uh, but like one of the things that anyone could think about, do you think this, like being a son of a wrestler and he is a legend in this career, is this made you more closer as father and son?
Um, I think so. I think we were always pretty close. We were always um, I guess we could say good friends because he's my dad and he's a friend of mine. But I think once I started wrestling and once we started traveling together, being in the ring together, it was just a whole different bond that was formed in there because I had stepped into his world now,
Yeah.
and he was showing me the ropes. He just teaching me little things here and there, and even just being in the ring with him, there's never a time where he's talking to me in the ring where he's not being helpful because he's either telling me what to do, telling me how to do it, what I could do better. So he's just always helping me as much as he can, and I'm so thankful for it.
Yeah, yeah, uh, and I think that uh, a lot of people saw you from you was child in the ring, and now you are a wrestler. You are one of the stars. So to see this story, even it's very nice to see it. Um, what this something you always known you want to do, um, uh, especially in the WWE, where you want to reach.
Oh man, I think everyone's goal when in the WWE is to become a WWE champion. Whether it's world champion or universal champion. But I luckily I was able to become a SmackDown tag team champion with my dad. But now we're looking to get the Raw tag team championships to make more history. But I think sometime down the line, I would definitely like to get my hands on some singles championships like the Intercontinental that has so much history and just value to it, or even the Universal title, something new in the picture that I would like to get my hands on eventually one day.
So was your dream from the first beginning when you was child that you want to be a WWE star.
I don't think so, but I always loved it. I always needed to be at all the shows. I always needed to have all the t-shirts of all the new, like, everything. I needed to have it because I was such a big fan of it, man. I don't think as a kid it crossed my mind that I wanted to do this up until I was probably in high school. I was like, man, I kind of want to give it a shot. And that's when it really started coming together.
Okay, what kind of advice that your dad gave to you, Rey Mysterio?
He's given me so much advice, man, but I think one of the most important things is to always just, be kind, be humble, um, to your fans, to the just overall in general. But I think the biggest in-ring advice that he's given me is to slow down and to stay focused on what's going on, to know where you're at, in the match, because there's times where you get hit and you forget where you are. You gotta look
Yeah,
around and realize like what's going on. So it's like you always gotta stay focused, and like I said, I'm so lucky to have him by my side because he'll yell at me. He'll tell me like what to do, and he'll like if I look lost, he'll yell, Dom, go hit him, go hit him, or he'll just yell, set him up. So then I'll look and I'll set him up for the 619 or something. But yeah, I think it's been pretty
did you take,
crazy.
did you take some of his techniques and fighting and the
Oh,
rest?
most definitely. I try to take all of his. He's done everything for so long, and he's done it so good that I have to, you know, somehow now make it even better, which is hard to do because everything that man has done has been gold, has been so freaking good that
Yeah,
I have to do it, better, which is it's hard, but it's not impossible.
yeah, of course. What's the biggest struggles in your journey in WWE?
I think me personally, my struggles is just getting comfortable with the crowd and just getting comfortable in the ring because sometimes I don't feel like I'm supposed to be there, man. Like I'm the youngest in there. I didn't have the traditional come up where I did, NXT, all this stuff. Like I was thrown right into with the sharks, and I started swimming with them, and I'm very happy and I'm very blessed that it was in this opportunity. But I think sometimes like I don't feel like I should be in there, man. But I go out there and I do what I can and I do my best.
No, you are a star. You are
Thank you,
like
man. Thank you so
you're
much.
the son of Rey Mysterio. Like
Thank
if
you.
they say always that the son of the legend, he will become also a legend. So you have everything from the first day. No
Thank you
need
so
for
much, man. Thank you.
yeah. Uh, uh, like instead of WWE, what also things you grow up and you was looking up to?
So
Something.
I played a lot of football growing up, American football. I enjoyed hitting people. I played a lot of stuff, right? That's why wrestling helps. I played a lot of soccer as well. Snowboarding. I did a lot of snowboarding. I was never very good at school, but I tried. But I think there's nothing that compares to wrestling, man. Once I stepped in that ring for the first time, it was like love at first sight.
Okay, so if it was not wrestling, what will it will be? Also wrestling, like what the other option?
Man, I'd probably still be in school trying to figure it out. I have no clue. I have no clue what I'd be doing. I'd be in school trying to figure it out. Probably doing something with sports, whether it be sports medicine or just helping people out with I don't know, man. I think I'd still end up in the wrestling world somehow.
Okay, maybe in the street. No, no.
Yeah.
What's one of the thing in preparation process for WWE people doesn't know, like something different than what we think.
So there's a lot of people think that training is easy, but like the training is so hard, man. Like when I first started training, they try to make you to quit. They don't want you to come in and do this. Like they want to run you down as much as possible, because if you're not in it 100%, then you're not going to be in it. You know, at the end of the day, you're in there with another person, and that person is trusting you with his body, not to, you know, do anything out of this world. But it's the training part of it is crucial, man. Like, I remember when I first started training with my dad, I did nothing but rolling just for months on end. And I remember I would get up and my head would just be so dizzy, and I'm like, can we stop, or can we do something else? And my dad was like, nope, keep going.
Yeah, of course. So, who's one person, if he was dead or alive, that you like to wrestle? Uh,
And
the
I think Eddie Guerrero, most definitely, just because of the history there with him and my dad, and you know, with me as a kid. But if it wasn't Eddie Guerrero, I think someone like, I'd like to get some revenge on Kevin Nash. You know, he took my dad's mask in WCW, and I wasn't very happy with that as a kid. Um, so him, either him or Scott Hall. You know, it'd be a fun match to get in there with, man, because I wasn't a happy camper when they took his mask.
yeah. This was like one of the moments that no one can forget in the WWE. But we are
Yes.
happy also to see your dad finally. What can we expect from the Royal Rumble next week? We want to know.
Man, you can expect everything. There's going to be surprises. There's going to be, you know, crazy matches between Brock and Bobby. Is going to be, you know, battle of the monsters. That's, you have, you know, just Goliath versus Goliath. This is something crazy that's never happened before. So I'm excited for that match. Then you have Roman versus Seth. Then you have, you know, Beth and Edge versus Miz and Maurice. You have so much going on in the Rumble, and then the big Royal Rumble. I mean, you can probably expect me throwing out my dad after what he did to me last week. So we'll see, though. We'll see.
Yeah, we are very excited. Last question. What's the next milestone for you?
Oh man, I think the next milestone for me would definitely have to getting those Raw Tag Team Championships with my dad, and making history on both brands as the first ever father and son tag team champions.
Okay, we are waiting to see this, and good luck. Thank you very much to accept our interview.
No,
Don't
thank you for having me.
thank you very much.